Whose side are you on? We live in a world that's full of choices. Every day we make decisions: what to wear, what to eat, what music to listen to, and even what kind of person we want to be. But there's one choice that's bigger than all the rest.
One that affects not just today, but forever.
That's the question. Whose side are you on? God's side or the side of evil? Now that might sound intense, but the Bible shows that this has always been the real choice for mankind. There's no middle ground. Even when we don't choose, we're still making a choice by our silence or inaction. When God first created humans, He placed Adam and Eve in a beautiful garden, a paradise right here on earth. Genesis 2:8-9. They had everything: peace, purpose, and a close friendship with their Creator. All they had to do was stay loyal to God's way. But when they disobeyed, they chose another side. Genesis 3:1-6. That single act showed that the issue wasn't just about eating fruit. It was about who they would listen to and who they would serve. That same choice still stands today. Jesus once said in Matthew 6:24, "No one can serve two masters. You cannot serve God and riches." In other words, we can't live half for God and half for the world. Our actions, how we treat people, how we speak, what we stand for, reveal whose side we're truly on. But here's the hopeful part. God hasn't given up on us. He's offering everyone the chance to stand with Him. 2 Peter 3:9 says, "God does not desire anyone to be destroyed, but desires all to attain to repentance." So He's patient. He gives us time to make the right choice. Let's pause and ask ourselves a few honest questions. When people look at my life, can they tell I'm on God's side? Do my choices show love, justice, and kindness, or do they show selfishness and indifference? If God's ways bring peace and life, what's really holding me back from standing with Him fully? Ephesians 6:11 encourages us to put on the complete suit of armor from God. Why? Because there's a real battle between good and evil, not with weapons, but in our hearts, our choices, and our daily actions. In the end, there are only two sides. One leads to destruction, the other to everlasting life on a restored earth, just as God first intended. Revelation 21:3-4. So the question isn't just whose side are you on? It's whose side will your life show you're on? Today, tomorrow, and forever?